And his name is Professor Chogokin Franken, and he's actually the creator of Black Ox. So this guy's actually pretty intelligent, but he goes ahead and makes dangerous robots. But really cool ones. Check that out. Look at that. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and open this up. So yeah, let's not talk about that anymore. Let's just move ahead and open this up. So like most early Solo Chogokin, this comes in a nice 24 karat styrofoam tray, which is absolutely beautiful. Here it is. Everything's neatly laid out. Got the little instruction booklet with the cool picture here of Black Ox. And I love how menacing that looks, the Black Ox with the black background and just enough white in the background to make him stand out. So it's a simple little instruction book. Here is the rest of the set. You get your tray here. You got your Professor Chogokin Franken here. You got the little remote here, which I'll show you what that does. I think this is part of one of the gimmicks. You got the head here. And the reason this head is separate is because there's actually a gimmick in this one also. And then the alternate hands. You also do get a stand to put them in. And you'll see how there's holes recessed into that. And I'll show you what that is also. And here is the chrome plate here. Right, that says Solo Chogokin Black Ox. I believe that says Black Ox, not sure. And these plugs, which I haven't seen in the later Solo Chogokin because pretty much they come plugged already. But the figure does have screw holes and there are screw plug covers. And I'm used to really only seeing is in the CM's Corp Gokin. So we're going to go ahead and pop this guy out. And I love the way they do. This is why I love styrofoam. It's just really cool. The way everything's put in there and protected. Alright. And wow, forgot how heavy this guy is. So another cool thing is because he is one of the originals, he is loaded with diecast. And alright, here we go. Right off the bat, check out the gloss. I don't even know if I can really do this guy justice with the lighting here because I do have a black background. Let's do that, make him stand out a bit more. There we go. So notice how glossy he is, and of course as soon as I put my hands in there it's gonna look dark. How about this? That a little bit better? Alright, looks like my ugly wall will have to do. That's the only way you're gonna be able to see this guy. But notice how shiny the paint job on this is. It's pretty much automotive quality, as is a lot of the other Solo Chogokin that's similar to this. And you remember I said the stand was recessed with the holes. That is for these little effers down here so that they can go right into this hole. Now, before I move on, this auto adjusting of the light of the camera is bothering me, so let me take care of that 1 second. Alright guys, so hopefully this will work for now. Obviously you'll see there's going to be glare because it's on manual exposure here. But anyway, getting on with the review. Here's the figure, beautiful. I have him on the stand just so you can check it out. Alright, and like I said before, those spikes do push in if you need to stand them on regular ground like so, but they are here on the stand recessed, so that way it doesn't put load on the springs when you have them on display. So check it out, enjoy the beauty before we move on. Just love the paint on this guy. So luckily I do have space to display him now, which is why I took him out for review. So yeah, so moving right along. We're going to check out the accessory bits here. We have, I guess I never opened this. Alright. So we have the Professor Chogokin here, whatever the hell his name was again, Franken something. The LED gimmick, which I do want to check out. So we're going to go ahead and open this up and show you the LED gimmick. Now the first thing I want to do actually is check out the articulation. We're going to check out the head first. Here he is, the head on the ball joint. Okay, and you got these shoulders. They do come out this way, right? They also rotate, and they're nice soft ratchets, even for the arms going out. You can't really hear them, but they feel really nice. You have the elbow here, non-ratcheted, but still just as smooth. And you have the upper body. You'll see this moves around. You do want to be careful. It looks like Bandai has put stops in it so that they don't bang up against each other, but you know, just in any case, be careful. You don't want to mess up the paint. You also have the waist movement this way. You have the hips. I don't think the legs pull. Actually, the legs do pull down. You'll see the crotch piece just came out a bit to give you a little more articulation this way with the leg. Also forward, you get ratcheted knees. And notice that nice gold color here on the knees here. And you do have the jointed ankles here. All right, the foot moves around, and then of course the little spikes that go in. So that's the articulation on that. Gimmicks wise, not really so much of a gimmick, but the you know, he's got the alternate hands, which I'm not really going to go over. I already took this alternate head out. I will use the black background to show you the LED gimmick in just a moment. Let's see. You got this little remote here. I believe it's a little remote, not too sure. Here's the professor, a little PVC figure. Same type of figure you'd probably find in those quarter 50-cent machines. There you go. Let me just adjust manually the exposure so you can see them. There you are. All right. And yeah, so let's check out the gimmick here. Let me just put up the black background. For this next part, obviously I do need a little bit of darkness because there is an LED feature. All right. So I mentioned there's an extra head. Why this head couldn't be that one, I don't know, actually, because they're pretty similar. But to use the alternate one, you pull down on this little flap there, and then you just push this part out. All right, so you can see, again, pretty much the same thing. The other one, I guess it's for the articulation, because the other one doesn't articulate, so I guess that's why. All right, we're going to pop this in, and you'll see there's a little switch here. There's actually an always on position. Let's see, let's just shut off a light here. There's an always on position, so you'll see the light here, the LED. I don't know if you could see it too well, but there you go. See a little bit better that way. Then there is a not always on position, which is in the middle. And I'm sorry you can't really see my hands right now, but here is the little radio thing here, which you put on the back, and that's actually going to make them light up. So let me put a light on so you can see what the hell I'm doing. Right back here. See, as soon as I touch his back, the LED lights up. So I don't know, it's one of those gimmicks that they have on these, which is pretty cool that they even went so far to do that. Now for this part of the review, you'll see I have Chogokin. This is a GX-24. You'll see I got him out. He's also got an LED feature, which is very weak. I think it's the battery. You'll see it right there. Now the box shows Black Ox punching him in the stomach and his eyes turn red. I'm not sure what I got to do to get that activated, but this is also magnetically activated. I'm not sure how to get him to do that. I'm not even sure if the fist here is magnetized, but I'll show you what that gimmick would look like. Is hopefully this will activate it here. Alright, so either my Chogokin does not like to be activated. I don't know what's going on, but according to the box here, it does show him right back here with his fist up to his chest and the red eyes. So I guess we'll just have to wait for the review on a Chogokin. Maybe it's, you know, just old, but the red lights do work. You just can't get it to work for some reason with this guy. Alright, so even though I'm not going to put the alternate hands on, I did want to show you that the hands are weaponized. You'll see the fingertips have little holes in them that are painted red. Alright, so those are his weaponized hands, and then he's got, of course, the titty grabbing hands that I love so much right here, and also they sport the same glossy black. And yeah, review was a little rough, guys. I know, probably get a few thumbs down for that, but one thing I can say for sure is this thing kicks butt. And if you can find one, I suggest picking it up. I paid about 80 bucks for mine back in the day. Maybe 4 or 5 years back, about 4 years back when I first got into solo Chogokin. So I don't know, probably expensive now, but if you can find one cheap, definitely get it. I talked about how much diecast it has, but I haven't shown you, so I'll go ahead and do that now. The die cast on this figure is the whole upper chest. So this whole, and I'm knocking it like it's going to make sound, but this whole upper chest is die cast. I'm not sure if the waist is. I don't think the waist is. Maybe inside the joints, right? All of the legs and the feet. So basically the whole entire leg piece and the feet here. You guys notice you can't see me? I'm just arms. Eee. But yeah, if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Until next time, guys. Bye-bye.